Welcome back to another episode of Cannon Fodder, here to preview the big game tomorrow, Liverpool versus Arsenal. And I've got, I think, the perfect table to do that here. We've got the main man, DAFC, next to me. We've got Dylan alongside. And then we've got the main man, one of the best Liverpool content creators on the platform. We've got Hass with us.
You're too kind, man. You're too kind. Appreciate you guys for having me.
Of course.
Enemy territory right now. But I'm ready to defend my corner.
The perfect South Liverpool fan, you know, to preview everything of us.
Yeah, can't have been far for you to come down.
Yeah.
in London.
But anyway,
1-0.
But hey, we actually haven't covered anything Liverpool related. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Subscribe to all of our socials. We're nearly at 1K subscribers already after what? 5 weeks? Oh, hold on, we got to give a round of applause for all you guys. They have been, you've worked overtime for us. We appreciate the love, man. So let's get to 1K hopefully as soon as possible. But let's talk about Liverpool, shall we? So,
what do you want to know?
Just like, so I say like the preseason was relatively all right, but let's just talk about the start of the season because I think for me, it's a complete opposite to what you were doing last year. I feel like last year we were controlling it, especially at the beginning. Like you were control freaks. Now the game's just like all over the place. What do you think?
I think I agree and disagree. Like I can see where you're coming from, but I think it's the games as well. Earlier in the season last year, we were playing like, so who did we play first game of the season?
It was Brentford at home first.
It was a promoted team. I can't remember. Ipswich
away
that's
and then
it.
Brentford at home.
It's a way easier game than Bournemouth. And then second game of the season, Newcastle.
Yeah.
Last year, people are forgetting we conceded 3 goals on Newcastle.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
This year we conceded 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the last year, I think if you actually look back at it, the performance is even worse. Of course, this year there are some like teething issues. You've got the likes of Verts, completely different midfielder. Someone like Szoboszlai.
Yeah.
Right back. Trent.
Both your new fullbacks stink.
Oh, wow.
It's a bit too early to say, you know what I'm saying? But definitely, Kirkes, it doesn't really suit him. Like he's playing in a back 3.
Yeah,
this guy's more like an up and down fullback. You know what I mean? So there's definitely a lot of teething issues. We'll have to see in it. It's only 2 games in.
Yeah, it's only 2 games in. But
we won both as well. It's not like we're dropping.
That's the thing.
You can say it's a good sign.
I think the squad.
What
are you expecting for you guys to be this active in the windows? Obviously, you didn't sign anyone really last summer, but like I feel like, especially the Vert signing, it kind of just opened up the expectations of what we could see from Liverpool in the future because nobody ever really saw Liverpool. Obviously, you splashed that cash here and there, but to consistently, like you're about to break the transfer record that you set a month ago.
It's unheard of. Yeah,
so like, what
signing
is going on?
superstars?
Yeah, it's a weird one because last year we won the league. Like, let's be honest, it was easy, innit?
Yeah,
like we won the league comfortably. Come on. I know you guys had injuries or whatever, but it was relatively comfortable. But then there was still like areas in our first 11 where you could like see there was clearly room for improvement. Like you look at someone like Robertson, he was declining.
So you downgraded instead.
Kirk is not a downgrade. Listen,
he is.
He is not. Did you watch Robertson last year?
I watched Kirk's last week.
Robertson, Kirk's last season, was he not on team of the season, PFA?
No, I said last week.
PFA team of the season. Are we going off 2 games or a whole season?
Come on. The back post.
Yeah, that's one game.
You got folded like a dead check. That was bad.
It happens.
But you know, I can't lie. This might actually sound like a very ridiculous question here, but I want to ask you this because I feel like as Arsenal fans, especially our generation, we're not used to this. How did it feel winning the league last year? Like, honestly, like, how was the euphoria? Like, was it? Did you feel it?
First proper ever Premier League?
Yeah, like, it was your first actual
that
league.
COVID stuff. Listen, I'm here to dispute that as well because let's be honest, it was like
COVID. We won an FA Cup in COVID.
No, but your FA Cup was proper COVID. We'd already won the league. It was like 1 game.
Yeah, you were like 2 games.
We played 1 game after COVID ended. And then what was it? It was like a Man City and Chelsea game.
Well, we played pretty much the whole FA Cup. We played Sheffield United in lockdown, the semi-final.
But then the main game, semi-final and final. The games where you're going to win it. There was no crowds. Us, we played 1 game without crowds.
If you know anything about Arsenal, you know we would have won that anyway. We don't lose at Wembley.
Fair enough. FA Cups.
But hey, let's talk.
It was
about
a great
the big
feeling,
one.
definitely,
Yeah.
bro.
Let's talk about the big one, shall we? Liverpool, Arsenal. Are you scared of Arsenal? Like, are you concerned? Are you thinking, hey, these men have been doing business. They might catch up to us. They might take over.
No, it's definitely a concern because you guys, for me, you're the second best team, or if not the best team in the league.
So like,
you're definitely up there. Yeah, you're definitely better to see.
Are you on Salah chattings? You see the way Salah's been talking about Arsenal favourites? Are you on this type of chattings?
He's got a point. Listen, I'm telling you, man have...
Yeah, because the business is booming right now. Oh my, Hincapi, here we go last night. We thought it was over at Gyökeres.
Yeah, no.
And then they dropped Eze on us. And now they've just gone and spent another 50.
Let's be honest, everything that needed to be addressed for Arsenal, he's basically done it. Like, people were talking about creative midfielder, Eze, striker, everyone's talking about, we ain't got a goal scorer, you've got that.
Bro,
but I think
it's mad.
The same can be said for Liverpool though. You needed a left back to upgrade on Robertson. Trent left, you got Frimpong. Nunes left, you got upgraded and got a Kitike. Verts came in. Gamoa, he's counted as a transfer. I don't care, bro. Like,
Nah,
bro,
you can't. It's like a diamond thing.
genuinely, like you guys have done the same thing. You spent more, in my opinion. You're
No,
gonna
but
spend.
we've also
on Isak
lost
as
a
well.
lot.
Yeah, like
Who have
I was
you
gonna say,
really
like,
sold?
a lot
Only
of
Partey's
players,
really gone. That was like a main player.
Because obviously, if you needed to get 2 strikers, now obviously RIP to Joao, but he obviously had to be.
Yeah.
He had to get another striker in through the door as well. That's on top of that, and then you look at the midfield. I still think the defensive midfield position still needs to be reinforced. I mean, Kanate at the back. I mean,
Yeah,
Hey, is he still better than Saliba?
Calamity.
Is Kanate still better than Saliba?
On his best day, you can chat to him.
Here,
That's what
my
I'm saying
man.
there. That's what I'm saying.
Here, my
Politician,
man.
We're gonna wait a
politician.
while for his best day. Always going right now. Right, so what do you reckon? Like, he should be the one then to like take over, or you're not right enough.
I saw guys like Carragher that talking down on Konate. I feel like it's a bit harsh. Last year, Konate, he was imperious. Let's be honest. Like games against Real Madrid, Man City last year.
Even
Like, he didn't really put a foot wrong. Yeah, he didn't really put a foot wrong. Like he was unbelievable. But then, of course, this year he hasn't really had a greatest start to the season. You know what I'm saying?
Do you reckon it's the
Community Shield.
contract talk, or?
I don't know if it's the contract or Slot was saying in the press conference that is to do with the right back. He's had a different right back before he had Trent. I don't know if that's the excuse or maybe he's trying to take the pressure away.
Stinky.
I don't know.
Very stinky, bro.
No, but Konate's always been like even when he goes to France, he's never had, you know what I mean? He's never been of that. Like, it's like Van Dijk is the one that's kind of been carrying him a bit.
Yeah.
Do you think Van Dijk's still better than Gabriel?
What do you mean still? He's always
As in at a point in his career, he was better.
Is
than Van
Saliba
Dijk.
better than
I mean, he
Gabriel?
was better than Gabriel.
Is Saliba better than Gabriel?
No, but that's why I'm bringing Gabriel to the table. I'd say, obviously,
you put them two together-
Van Dijk's whole career, obviously Van Dijk,
Okay.
unreal. But I'm saying, in the modern day, do you still think Van Dijk's better than defender than Gabriel?
Of course.
Wait, so
Konate and Gabriel is a
uh,
debate.
okay, fair.
Konate and Gabriel can
No,
chat.
both of our centre backs.
It's
are better
Van
than
Dijk. It's Van Dijk. Would you say both of your centre backs are
Both of our
better?
centre backs are better than Konate. Yeah. Both of
Oh,
them.
100%.
But I'm
100%.
saying it's
I think Konate's
closer.
better
They're
than
both
Konate.
closer
Yeah.
to Konate than they are to Van Dijk. Van Dijk is clear. Table one by himself.
By
No one in the world is trying to.
career-wise,
He's
career-wise,
34 years
career-wise,
old
not current
after an
ability.
ACL.
No, Van Dijk. I can't lie.
34 years
This
old
might sound ridiculous. Van Dijk's
after
the
an
best centre-back
ACL
I've ever seen.
injury.
Van Dijk's the best centre back.
He's been doing this from when? 2015, 2016, bro.
no, I
Southampton
hear.
people are forgetting this guy was in team of the season. Sam.
I hear you, but I just want to brush over this quickly. Just want to brush over it. Saliba's better than Gabriel. Gabriel's better than Saliba.
Obviously.
Yeah, I don't agree with
I
that.
don't
bro.
agree with
Match
that
winning,
one bit.
So what?
match
That's
winning,
it.
defending. All that Saliba's better than is ball playing.
No, man.
Match
I feel
winning,
like-
defending,
no.
warrior,
No,
captain aspect, everything. Gabriel's
No,
better than
genuinely,
Saliba.
like I feel like you see, Saliba's more of Van Dijk in the sense of he can do everything
Yeah.
as a defender, and he's elite at all of it. Passing, playing up from the back when it comes to driving through, like
Yeah, but Gabriel's
release
so
some
much
pressure.
better at actually
Leadership and stuff.
No, but I feel like because Gabriel goes to, I'm not hating on Gabriel. Gabriel is one of the best centre backs in the league in the world, 100%. But I just feel like obviously
centre-back
he
is
goes
brilliant.
to ground. You know,
He's a bit
I mean,
more
the-
stuck
he's South
in.
American
He
centre
wins the
backs.
ball.
I feel like that's just a preference,
Yeah.
but genuinely Saliba's better.
I think Saliba's I think he's a jack of all trades, master of all from a centre back perspective. And I think another thing with Saliba as well, he's like not necessarily he's a cute centre back to watch, but he's like he's very easy on the eye. Like
Mhm.
the way
He's like a real
yeah,
thing.
he doesn't
That's
he doesn't like rush into challenges. Like he's very methodical with the things that he does.
He's
In
a real
comparison to
Ferdinand.
Gabriel.
Gabriel's like a
who-
Vidic.
Yeah, like he's a brute, he's a warrior.
Whereas
And
Van Dijk is a mix of both.
sometimes, and I feel like that's why they complement each other so well. I think that's why for me, I've been saying it for years, they're the best centre back pairing in the world, and it's not close. I think the way that they both get the best out of each other, because even Gabriel before, you got to remember, before Saliba was like, Gabriel was very good for us. I mean, he had his bozo moments, and that's why Saliba kind of taken that away from his game. But Gabriel's always been a natural centre back. But as you said, I think Van Dijk is, as I said already, best centre back I've ever seen. He's just incredible. at everything.
Incredible.
That
And the
performance.
fact, yeah, I
I mean,
mean,
he conceded 2 goals and people are still raving.
imperious. Like,
It's
and
got
then,
Kirkes who.
What is Imperious the new word now?
I think it is. Bro. I think, bro,
Imperious is the new word.
nah.
does that mean?
Yeah,
No,
it was
Imperious
Maverick
is just
a couple
like-
weeks ago.
Explain it, bro.
Yeah, no, Imperious is just like I was looking at something. Imperious is just like he's a massive
Colossus
presence,
presence. Man.
Colossus. He's-
Aura.
Yeah, definitely.
Aura. Say no more.
Definitely.
For the kids at home.
That's
innit?
that's enough glaze though. But yeah, so what were we saying about the game? Like, are you actually concerned? Like, do you think Arsenal can actually win at Anfield? Because I feel like now is the time. We
It's
haven't won at
probably,
Anfield
yeah,
since
it's
2012.
it probably is your best chance. Like, this is probably your best team that you've had since.
Yeah.
Without
I don't
Saka and
know.
Odegaard, by the way, it's our best chance, yeah?
It is.
I'd say he's better than Odegaard.
Last year, you didn't have. Was Saka there? Saka
don't-
was there, but
I don't like you.
Rice
man.
wasn't there.
Huh?
I'm sick and tired of you
And the
trying to
league was
force these
basically
Arsenal
done.
like
Okay.
civil wars.
The year before, you were
What's the need
still.
for that?
But even the home game, the Emirates game,
Emirates is different, isn't it? Emirates, of course, you're at home.
Yeah.
but
But I'm
we-
saying Anfield, this is definitely your best chance over the past. Like,
yeah.
Bro,
how long, yeah.
4 or 5 years ago, it used to be an easy 4-0, 5-1. Arsenal was, you know
It was
what I
actually
mean?
dark.
It was
Nah,
dark.
that's
Every
bad,
year was a
that's
battering.
bad.
You know what I mean?
mental.
But now it's definitely it's way more of a challenge. Defensively, when was the last time you guys lost to a big 16?
Yeah, your defense is horror. I actually can't wait because we've got.
What are you talking?
No. Your
You better
fullbacks-
win.
Your fullbacks
The way you're talking, our
got
defense
that.
is
Oh
dead.
my
Van
God.
Gabriel's better than.
Yeah,
I'm expecting
no,
to win.
No, genuinely, your defense is dead. Like,
I'll wait for your prediction.
I'm
on that.
not being funny, right? I'm not being funny. You played against Newcastle the other day, and I get it. St James's Park is a
When was
hard
the last
place
time
to
you
go.
won at St James's
It's a
Park?
hard place to go.
Only like 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
2 years ago you won.
Yeah, well, Odegaard and Gabriel.
But we won last year. I mean, we won this year.
Oh, you didn't
Come-
win last year.
We won this year.
Okay, well maybe we'll win there in 2 weeks. You don't know yet.
And also, you've been scraping wins there, bro. You realized
You've been
Darwin Nunes a
2
couple of
years.
years
I swear
ago.
you
was
went
about to
2
say,
years.
like I was about
Yeah,
to say,
Nunes scored 2 off the bench.
You
the last
played
minute.
them, and they had 10 men for half the game, and you looked
Okay.
like the team of 10
We
men
still won.
under the pressure.
That's like
Yes, I
United.
know.
United who
I
finished
know, but you're
16th.
not gonna get
Where
away
they
with it.
where they
They
leave
didn't have
United?
10 men,
They
though.
didn't
It
have
doesn't
Isak.
matter.
They didn't have
Manchester United who
That's
just lost to
true.
Grimsby.
They didn't
You
have
guys were
Isak.
struggling.
They would have been.
Manchester
they would have
United
been
lost to a
3-4-1
League
up
Two
at half
team.
time if they had Isak on that team. They would have been 3-4-1 up. With the
Manchester,
chance
but they didn't.
I'm saying when we
If United
play
had
you-
Prime Rooney and
when
Van
we play
Van
you-
Persie,
No,
they'll
you
go-
can't-
you'll-
you wanna raise your rating.
No, it's
we
true.
play you with
No,
our
no,
Swedish striker up front, who's going to be taking chances.
We'll
He's gonna be
see.
getting chances because of the quality.
Strikers like Gyökeres,
you're not
baby
gonna get away with it
food,
like you have
baby
against
food for
Bournemouth
Van
and
Dijk.
Baby
Newcastle.
telling you.
food, yeah.
You're not going to get away
Havertz,
with it.
definitely. I would have been more scared if you guys had Havertz.
Because he said
Really?
I'm being
Bro,
serious.
no. He says baby food. He says
No,
baby
I'm
food,
being
Van
100%
Dijk.
honest. I'm not even rage bait.
I think Gyökeres
Before-
on the transition.
For how open they play, it's
Bro,
curtains.
before Gordon
easy,
got
it's
sent
easy.
off, Van Dijk was struggling. Before Gordon got sent off, Gordon had Van Dijk.
No,
no,
Konate.
Konate.
No,
They
Van
put it
Dijk.
And Van Dijk, bro.
Van Dijk.
Both of them, bro.
Van Dijk got him sent off.
Yeah.
He waited.
Yeah.
This guy was on a, you know what I'm
He
saying,
baited-
passion
he
thing.
baited-
He baited and passed it
That's
late.
Gordon's fault. That's nothing to do with Van Dijk. That's all Gordon, bro. Nothing to do with Van
Yeah,
Dijk.
Hannah,
bro.
you know when I first saw that, I didn't think it was a red card initially.
Oh
Nah,
my
that
God.
had
His
to
sock
be-
off. He
Did
took
you
his
see
sock
that?
off.
Gee, the
Because
bruises and
I didn't
everything.
see that though, because
Bruise,
the
bro.
way
Tore
they
his
showed
skin.
it, the way
If
they
his foot
showed
was
it,
planted, bro, that's a red.
the way they showed it, it looked like he just did a
leg
knee
break.
slide and missed his leg, and then Van Dijk dives to the floor. That's why when I first saw it,
Nah.
it was only when I saw the scar I was like, how the fuck did that happen? And then it's obviously like his stud just completely
It got to him. It got to
smashed
him.
into him. But now Gordon, he's a little. I'm not. I
Nah,
don't
to
say
be fair,
he's
you
bad.
give it a
Bad.
little apology
He's
on
bad.
story.
No, but he's just bad.
kind of the
You don't like
Yeah,
He
Gordon?
hasn't scored a Premier League goal since January. He's scammed his way
Oh,
into
I don't
another
rate him
England
at all. I
squad.
don't rate him at all.
He
I do not rate
is.
him.
Oh,
No, I don't rate him.
I
I
don't
know a
rate
lot of
him
people
at
think
all.
he's top. No.
It's because he does well against big teams usually, innit?
yeah,
Like,
he's a big game player.
It's the
for that
games where you
sense.
expect him to score. He doesn't
But
really.
he's bad, man.
doesn't
I
really
don't-
turn
I don't
up.
think
It's
yeah,
decent, though.
it's just not great. I remember when you guys were interested in signing him, I was like, why? Like he's
That was the PSR stuff, innit? We tried to get a
Yeah,
little opportunity,
maybe,
like
maybe.
little cut price deal, homegrown, scouser.
maybe.
But yeah, he didn't really.
What do you think about like the outgoings we were talking about initially? But I think Diaz going,
It's
he's
big
one that
misses.
divides the fan base. I think because a lot of people really loved him, and a lot of people are like, we can upgrade. And obviously, he probably can upgrade. He's not an elite left winger, but he's a very good player, and it was very good for you, especially in the league last year.
Mm.
So
Yeah, he was
Which is
actually
like-
playing number 9 last year. A lot. of
Yeah.
it. He was playing number 9, so we'll see. I think Ekitike is probably an upgrade in that position, but Diaz definitely like he's someone that knew the system.
Mm.
Someone like Ekitike, they still need to learn the intricacies of the system, pressing, defensively,
Yeah,
all of
yeah,
that.
yeah.
All of these stuff do matter, especially in big games.
Do you reckon he
Arsenal,
scores more goals than Gyökeres this year?
Ekitike, 100%.
No, I mean, they're both in the connect.
To be fair, it
Yeah,
depends though.
it's
If
like
Isak
an-
comes, I don't know.
Yeah,
Because if Isak comes
the
in, he
thing.
might not be. You know what I mean?
I
They might-
don't.
But do
Like,
you
it might
agree
be
with that? Do you
rotating.
agree with the idea of signing Isak with how good
It's a bit
Ekitike is
weird.
not?
I have
No,
to say,
I
it
don't.
No, wait,
is
I
a bit
don't.
weird. It is
I
a bit
think it's
weird.
waste. I think
But then there's also the thinking like, if you've got the opportunity to
he's
sign
gonna be cheaper
Isak,
next year. No, he's gonna be
'Cause-
cheaper next year. It makes no sense. I think if I was
no,
you,
but you're also taking him off a rival.
I'd say you
Imagine
loan him.
Imagine that
Newcastle's
Arsenal.
not a
Are,
rival.
no,
Come
I'm
on.
saying, imagine we don't.
Oh.
Chelsea
He'll go
get
to-
him.
Oh, you're stopping him going
Yeah,
somewhere
what's-
else where he'll
yeah,
make them very
there's kinda that.
United did that a lot back in the day.
There's- yeah,
to be
there's
fair,
kinda
that's
that.
true. But I think I think it would have been smarter what you guys should have done. I feel like you should have baited Newcastle and been like, listen, you guys are never gonna have a good relationship ever again. Let's just take him on loan, and then we have an obligation at the end of the season. We'll just take him on loan.
It's what he done as well. It was a bit weird. He kicked off after we signed Ekitike.
But I think there was something that happened though. Like I think, in my opinion,
Definitely, yeah.
I think like, for example, they maybe had like a gentleman's agreement, which I think is just stupid anyways. Like if you ever do
You
stuff
have
like that,
to
just
get-
have it
yeah.
on right.
On paper.
But I think there was a gentleman's agreement. Like maybe if you get us to this objective, you get a chance to do this and that or something, and we get a good offer for you that meets our standards, we'll happily let you go. And Liverpool, this is the one thing I didn't understand about Newcastle, why they rejected the first bid. That made no sense. Absolutely no sense. Because yes, at the time they didn't have a replacement lined up, but you're getting a crazy amount of money, by the way. They're making profit. They signed for like 70 million, by the way.
Mm.
So their profit on that is huge. They're getting a crazy amount of money for a player that doesn't want to be there, that's completely like tarnished the reputation and the relationship he initially had with the fans and the owners and all that. You're getting that sort of money. Just let him go. goal. I feel like them rejecting it made it 10 times worse. That's when everything kicked off. And I think Newcastle handled that situation poorly.
I hear it, but I
just
feel
as
like,
much as Isak in my eyes.
I hear you, but I also feel like Newcastle are trying to save face at this point. Like Newcastle are an emerging club in the sense of they're getting bigger and bigger, playing in bigger competitions. They're going to be attracting bigger players.
They can't be made to look like an idiot.
Yeah, they can't be made to look like with
But
a striker
how?
like that.
How
Bro,
are we imagine it's over £100 million?
Imagine he's going to start doing that. Players like cool. Let's say Voldemort comes in now, and let's say Isak's left for like just at that point.
Yeah.
Voldemort, he's not coming to Newcastle to be their main striker for the next 10 years, bro. If Barcelona come calling,
Probably the plan.
no, for him
personally,
I'm
yeah.
saying if Barcelona come calling and you know they need a striker and Isak's not gone there yet, oh my gosh, he's gonna start kicking off and doing the same thing if Isak's worked.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I'm
that's
trying
also
to
the
say.
stage of the club that you're at.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
If you're Man City where they were winning leagues, you can keep an Aguero because you're
Yeah.
winning leagues. But if you're finishing Champions League 5th and then you're not getting Champions
Yeah,
League,
like, that's
and
the
you've got
thing.
one of the best strikers in the world, you're not at the same level.
Well,
you know?
I also think he's massively
doesn't-
he's massively disrespected what Newcastle is. Like, I'm not being funny, right? Being at Newcastle is not like 10 times worse than being at a Liverpool or a Chelsea. At the end of the day, right? He's at a huge club with a great fan base at playing a massive stadium. They're in the Champions League. He's just won them a trophy, which shows they're capable of winning trophies. It's not like a situation where we've got, you know, Saliba at Arsenal waiting around. Are we going to do this? I might go Madrid. He's won a trophy of Newcastle, and he's the main man in his team. I feel like he's looked at them as if they're some kind of Brentford or some kind of Crystal Palace.
Nah,
I
but
feel
they
like
are-
he's looked at- Newcastle have,
Nah.
especially with the new owners they have the potential to be one of the best teams and the biggest teams
Yeah.
genuinely on the rise.
Mm.
And I feel like he's looked at them, like I said, like a Brentford or a Palace, rather than what they are, which is one of the biggest clubs in the country. And he's just completely
even that, like, bro, like they're not top 5, really. Like,
No, but look at the team they have. Look what they have at St James's Park. St James's Park, for them to be down to 10 men against Liverpool for 45 minutes and,
Bro, that
and
place-
make
Yeah,
Liverpool look like the
it's-
team with
it's
10 men.
mad.
Everyone,
Like,
everyone.
what
Yeah,
they have in
yeah.
that stadium is something no other team in the Premier League has. Like I said, they've got Champions League football. Like, what is there to not like for Isak?
But listen, but as you said, bro, like I think Newcastle right now, and this is I genuinely don't mean disrespect when I say this, they need to understand their point of the future right now. They are not one of the big clubs. They are not gonna be one of the clubs right now that will be challenging for Premier Leagues. They're just not. Like
Plus, it's the
with all due
players
respect.
you want to sign as well. Let's just say now, a Bruno Guimaraes that's upcoming, coming from Lyon or something. Why the hell would he join Newcastle if he knows if Barcelona come for me in 3 or 4 years?
But he did.
No, but the Barcelona, Man City came in for him and they rejected it, isn't it?
Arsenal came in for Bruno.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
Yeah, I know.
players join, like, let's just say Crystal Palace or something. Or at least say join because it's a stepping stone. He
Yeah.
knows
Yeah,
that's
And
why
I
he
feel
put a
like
release
Palace
clause.
understood that. That's
Yeah.
why they were happy to let him go. But I
But
think
players might
Newcastle-
think, why am I
Yeah.
going to join this club if they're not going to let me leave?
As you said, with the
there's also that factor
inconsistency,
as
like
well.
with City's rebuild, they won a league so early into the rebuild where it was like, okay, we have to take them seriously now. Newcastle got taken over in 2019 and they've still not really.
No, it's 2022. It's 2022.
Sorry, 2022.
But
Sorry.
they've pumped in so much money since then, like so much money. So, at the end, like I said, I think they can get to. I think they can get to where they want to be. But him leaving, I
think it makes sense
I
for
just
them
think
though
it's
as well.
poor.
Though.
I think it's.
It does make sense for
because
them.
No, but
Yeah.
you're getting how much money?
Yeah, but
For
look at
PSR
what
as
he
well, let's
offers.
be honest.
Look at what he
It's the
offers to
situation. It's
Newcastle.
the situation.
No,
of
but
it,
we
though.
done it. We literally done it with Coutinho. We sold him for 140 mil, and we signed. We upgraded in other positions. Other
Yeah,
areas of the
it's-
team.
yeah, but it doesn't.
Newcastle now they haven't really got depth. If
It's-
Bruno
but-
Guimaraes
yeah.
gets injured,
I understand
Dark.
what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
completely. I understand what you're saying completely, but it's just the way Isak's made Newcastle look to everyone else. Baltimore's
Made
gonna
him look
come
like a little
literally, and because they're
they
gonna let him go now. Baltimore's coming in. They're gonna let him go, and you're gonna get him. But
I
I'm
mean,
just saying for future, it's just not. They're just not in a good position.
I mean,
anymore.
with all due respect, I think everyone making it.
not everyone's an Isak as well.
Yeah, and then bro, Newcastle aren't one of the clubs that will be challenging for the titles, bro. Like, listen, they're
They
they're
can be.
a
They
big
can be.
club,
They-
yeah.
they- they
But,
have be.
but no,
The
but
team
no,
they're
but
trying to
listen,
build, they can
listen.
be.
No, they can be, but they're not right now. We're talking about Isak.
He's
is what,
25, 26,
25,
yeah,
26.
26, yeah.
He's playing at the highest level right now. He's thinking, okay, with all due respect, you man are doing well, but are you at my level?
In the next
terms
4
of,
years, am I gonna win?
I'm
a
good
Prem or
enough to be
Champs?
winning Premier Leagues and Champions
don't know
Leagues.
if
If you're not
Newcastle
going to
will do
get to
that.
my level, I'm going to go somewhere else. I don't think that's a problem, man. Like, Newcastle still obviously need to grow. They still need to get to that point where they can consistently be in the Champions League and battling for Prems. But if you're not at the players level right now, I remember Carragher was talking about it some Monday night with, like, for example, players like Alonso or Mascherano and these, man, when you guys were
They
doing all right,
left, yeah.
they weren't at the players level. So if you're not going to get to the players level as a club, then those players have to move on. Like, that was at Arsenal as well. How many
Especially when
times?
you're getting record
Fabregas. Bro, Fabregas and all of these guys who weren't at the level of the club, but they were so much better, they had to go on. and
I
move
understand.
on.
No, I
You know,
understand.
so I
But
think,
for him though,
In
he
Isak's
should have put a
case-
release clause or something.
yeah, maybe.
so-
Why are you
I just
signing
said
a
signing
6-year
right,
deal
maybe.
for a club that you deem as a step? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but maybe
Like, at
he
least they
realised
put a
that-
release clause in Palace.
Yeah.
I just feel like with
That's
that, with the examples you
His
mentioned,
agent should have been
it's
smart.
it's gonna take less time for Newcastle to get to that point than all those other clubs were. Like you said, Cesc Fabregas, Arsenal were, bro, they were far away from becoming the club they are now, for example.
Facts.
So Newcastle, I think, within 3 years, maybe even 2, because of the money they have, is crazy, bro.
But they're not even really spending like that, which is a different topic.
This
but,
might help though if they get this.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
But yeah, I
definitely
mean, as I said, like back to the main point of Isak and Liverpool. Obviously, it's a fantastic sign in the sense of you're getting the second best striker in the league after Ireland, probably. Some people may say he's the best. But I just think when you've got a player like Ekitike right now, and I feel like in pre-season, he looked a little bit unsettled because he didn't know whether he was going to be the starting, whether he was going to be the starting striker, whether he was going to be forced out on the left or whatever. Maybe if it's a case where you play 4-4-2 or like you change formation.
I think it's also future-proofing for Salah though. Let's be honest, Salah, he's 33, end of the season he's 34.
Yeah.
Signed a 2-year deal. I don't know, end of the season, if we want money for him, we might cash it. Depends. You know what I mean? Yeah, we never know. So the future might be a front two, kind of like what Real Madrid used to do, the diamond midfield, Verts as like the Isco.
Maybe.
Isak, Cristiano. Of course, not Cristiano Ronaldo level, but
we get the point,
Ronaldo, you know what I mean? That might, because realistically, like, Salah, we're not going to have him forever scoring this much goals. We're going to need a primary goal scorer sooner or later.
Yeah,
and maybe they might not be there. Like when Salah leaves on the market, there might not be no one.
Well, you don't have Isak for tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. And speaking of tomorrow, it's about time. Let's kind of bring it back, obviously, to the main point. Let's do a little combined 11, shall we? We're gonna do it based off just like, obviously.
Are you doing availability? Everyone's available. No injured players.
No injured players.
Okay.
Let's keep it simple. So we'll go with like obviously performance over the past like maybe a year or so. Like we don't want to like talk about anything too crazy. So yeah, let's start off in goal. I think it's fair for going off recently. That could only be one keeper.
David Raya.
Alisson.
David
Has to be
Raya.
Back-to-back golden gloves in the Yashin
Golden gloves
Award.
is a defense thing. It's not just a keeper.
But he's been.
But the
Bro,
keeper's-
you've seen that he's
Bro,
won us games at points.
the
The
first-
United
Yes,
game,
but so has Alisson.
No, I understand what you're saying,
I don't
but
think Alisson's been at the level.
David Raya got back-to-back
recently.
golden gloves.
Yeah,
Back-to-back,
David Raya,
bro.
I'm sorry.
He has to.
Back-to-back
No, but that's a
golden
defense thing. That's what I'm
It's
trying to
David
say.
Raya, man.
Clean
But
sheets
he
is a
also
defense.
does do the inside. Yeah, no, but no, it has.
It is, though.
There has been
Clean
cases
sheets
where
is the
he's
whole
won
team.
games for us as well. Though.
No, but so has Alisson.
But I
Of
feel
course,
like
he's a top keeper.
Alisson.
If you put David Raya at Liverpool and Alisson at Arsenal, which team gets
Nothing
better?
changes.
Alisson at Arsenal and David, we get much weaker. It's a fact. It's a truth.
Alisson's a better keeper. I'm talking
That's
about,
what I mean.
I'm talking
He should
about
be in the
right now.
team.
But I'm talking about right now.
What do you mean right now? He won the league.
But even Alisson, in terms of, he's not always been 100% consistent as well. Past year or so
and
of
you've had-
injuries
you've
as
had
well.
been the best keeper in the world for like the past 5
Kelleher
No,
coming in
I'm
as
not
well.
saying in terms
Him
of-
and Courtois,
I'm not talking
best
about
keepers in the
me,
world.
like him being poor performances. I'm saying injuries, bro. I think that plays a factor.
100% does.
When you've got a
100%
keeper,
does.
that's basically. And bearing in mind, remember the 22-23. He is a main reason as to why our defense actually stepped up that level.
No,
Like,
I'm not saying he's a bad player.
No. I know,
He's
I know.
probably like second best keeper in the league. Like, let's be honest.
I think.
But
right.
for me, Alisson is number one.
Well, it's 3-1 anyway. So,
Of course, we'll let the comments decide.
It's a panel of Arsenal
fans.
for the sake of it on the graphic, everything we'll put Ryan. Let's go to right back then. I think this one should only be too much.
Unanimous.
Yeah, it's
Unanimous.
Timber. For me,
Unanimous.
Timber. I
Best
wanted
back in the
him
league.
before he even joined Arsenal. I think he's
Incredible,
class.
isn't it?
Best one back in the
The
league.
fact that he's playing at
class.
the level he's performing at after he broke up his knee the first year as well. That's the
Player.
crazy part.
Mental.
That's a
Elite.
player.
But nah, yeah, this is I think Dylan's gonna like this part. The centre back.
Van Dijk's in it. You guys can now debate Saliba, Gabriel. Yo, Gabriel. Saliba.
Yeah, but Van Dijk.
Wait, so what?
Van Dijk has to be
in there,
in.
but
Come on.
who's
Van Dijk and
alongside
Saliba.
him?
Saliba,
No,
yeah.
he's gonna say Gabriel. He's saying Van Dijk, Saliba. Are you objecting to that or?
Van Dijk and Saliba, bro.
I would probably say Van Dijk, Saliba.
I would
as
have
well.
both of our centre backs, but I'll put Van Dijk and Gabriel.
These guys are not-
No, because you
There's
said...
no way you're not having Van Dijk in this team.
We're talking about golden gloves, yeah.
Unless
I
it's
just,
like a back three.
I just want to
That's
brush
fine.
past as quick as possible. Like, Saliba's been in a PFA voted by players team of the season for 3 years before, and he was there with
And he's
with
what,
Marseille as
24,
well.
25?
Come on, bro. Like, this is a
This
talent
is a
that
joke.
genuinely is once in a generation, bro. I'm not lying. This is Saliba, seriously.
Even last
Serious
year, let's
player,
be
bro.
honest as well. When Gabriel went down, bro, like people were saying, "Oh, it's gonna be a big issue." Kiwi on Saliba look
Yeah,
comfortable.
they look very.
They were locking
North
like
Park.
Usman Dembele. Let's be honest, he scored, but
Yeah, that one
PSG's
is-
attack wasn't really, you know what I mean?
Yeah, defensively it was actually the least of our worries when Gabriel went down, actually, which was funny. But yeah, I think Saliba's the guy.
You think
I
Saliba?
think
Van
he's,
Dijk,
the, he's,
Saliba?
he's the guy after Van Dijk for me, generational. World class.
Left back.
Yeah, left back. So I mean, first of all,
I know he's
that'll
not
be
saying
ours.
Kirkes.
who are we picking from?
Who are you picking?
Skelly? We picking
Calafiori.
Calafiori? Like,
Whoever fancies
Calafiori.
it.
I'm putting Kirkes there. PFA team of the season.
okay, but who do
You
you
are
think?
going off team of the season with this Alisson's, the Raya stuff. Who is the?
But with Calafiori, for
But
me,
first of all, that wasn't at your club as well, by the way.
Calafiori.
Kakas wasn't doing that. For
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because Kirkes is a
We're going off the
Bournemouth
player.
left back. Kirkes is a Bournemouth left back.
From that.
He's not. He's a little player currently. Is he not?
Nah,
He's
it's
a
You
He's
guys are
one
trying to
level left
replace.
back.
1 minute is Calafiori, 1 minute is that's it's
I
set position.
don't think it's
There's
gonna
no
be 1
debate.
minute.
Because
I
they're
don't think
both
it's
just
gonna be
bad.
There's
like
no.
that.
You're trying to replace him now with Nketiah.
They're just too.
We're not
no,
replacing him.
it's not
He's
replacing
just cover, bro. I'm
I'm
telling
seeing
you.
lineups with Nketiah starting at left
Nah,
back.
no, don't listen.
If
to
you got a
this, bro.
Saliba in your team, Gabriel, none of this rotation stuff. They're locks.
Yeah, because they're the best.
Lewis
Bro,
Skelly's not a lock.
they're the best centre backs in the
Calafiori's
world. You're
not a lot.
What
locking
we're
them,
gonna
bro.
do is that we are obviously with Calafiori's injury record, we're having a guy like Nketiah who's roughly the same level, if not better, to just be there just in case.
I
And then
don't think
Skelly's gonna
so.
get moved to midfield. That's
We
what
would
I
have had a
think will
Kirkers
happen.
overlapping Eze.
Bro, that's what you can say overlap, but I think Calafiori's comfortable overlapping, underlapping, defending his own channel. Bro.
Defending, you're saying Kirkers
Nah,
defensively.
Calafiori
Calafiori
defensively
defensively is dodgy as well.
I don't.
I think
As
he is, though.
Kirkers, bro.
Tomorrow, if Calafiori plays,
Calafiori
I'm
against
just
Salah,
saying,
you're
I'll be
confident.
more happy with Calafiori playing than Skelly.
I'm more confident in Calafiori defending Salah than
Not a chance.
Noni Madueke.
Skelly.
Who would you rather have defending Salah 1v1, Skelly or?
Definitely Skelly.
I'm
saying it's a lot of
Skelly,
fans.
but it's easier for I'm saying Noni Madueke absolutely blitzes Kirkers tomorrow, like genuinely. I don't think Kirkers will be able to handle it.
Wow.
Bro, Chelsea versus Bournemouth last season at Stamford Bridge. Madueke had Kirkers on strings, bro. He was turning him
Also, I
inside
think
out.
like, the pressure. of
I
the
saw
games
one
now
where he
are
ripped
different. This ain't Chelsea
Hoyson.
Bournemouth.
I don't know
It's
about
Liverpool,
Kirkers.
Arsenal. Like, it's
Even
a
Hoyson,
different ballgame
I'm
now.
sure he bodied him off the ball when he had the
Listen, the fact that you guys
battle.
can't even decide your
No,
fullback.
I think
comments,
Skelly.
They're both better than Kirkers.
Yeah. We're just thinking
Not
who's
bad.
better. I
GFA
think-
team of the year.
I think just because Calafiori started the season, well, I say
School left
Calafiori.
back.
You were saying Saliba's team of the year
Well,
3
yeah,
times, and now when I say
Skelly Copper
Kirkers team of the year,
Skelly Copper
you don't
Trophy.
know.
Skelly Copper Trophy. He's nominated for the Copper Trophy.
He
Ballon
hasn't
d'Or.
won it though. Man said
Ballon
Copper
d'Or,
Trophy.
Ballon
Forgot to
d'Or.
talk about nomination. Our fifth choice keeper, Armin Plexi, is nominated for a Copper Trophy, bro.
Same mums?
He is actually, yeah.
Same
The
mums?
guy was playing Hungary last year. Come on, bro. That don't mean that. What we did.
Wow.
That's bad.
Wow.
That's bad.
bad.
PR. That's bad.
Bro.
But you gotta have guys to just make up the number because we all know that Skelly's gonna win it.
Skelly's he's not getting top.
Midfield 3.
Anyway,
We'll start with just Declan Rice and yeah,
What we did?
just put
But
Declan
it's
Rice in.
Mendy.
yeah, you guys can decide about the left back. by
We'll
the
put
way.
Declan
We're
Rice in there.
indecisive.
And then we'll also put Eze in there because you don't really
Not
have,
a chance.
you don't have a number 10 better than Eze. So
Verts
we'll
is better than Eze, 100%.
Anyway,
Ah.
we'll put Eze there with Declan Rice. And then who do you nominate to step forward as a Liverpool midfielder? 'Cause we'll
I
let you
haven't
have one.
agreed to anything you said.
No. It's Rice, Eze, and Gravenberch and McAllister. Take your pick.
Zubimendi's not getting a.
Gravenberch is in.
Zubimendi needs a
100%.
little bit more time. To
Gravenberch is in. Let's do
Gravenberch's
position
in.
by position.
Cool. Gravenberch
Gravenberch is in.
Eze.
6.
Cool. Perfect.
Eze is not in this team. Number one, Eze is left wing.
He's Premier League proven.
Where's he playing
FA
tomorrow?
Cup winner.
Eze?
Huh?
He's playing left wing.
In the
He
10.
was telling me
In
before.
the 10. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's on-
Well, now he's
No,
benching him in
genuinely,
midfield.
if we're even
For
going
17,
over the
18, I
past
was benching you in
years,
midfield.
Eze's had a better than Verts.
No, he hasn't.
And he's
Of course he
Prem
has.
proven.
Verts last
Verts
year.
was winning.
No, he was
Bundesliga's
he was
unbeaten.
No, he was decent. No,
What are you
we're
talking
talking about
about?
the 24-25 season.
Even last year, look at his
He wasn't
numbers.
that
Check his
great.
numbers.
No, it was all right. It was
I
decent.
got
Yeah,
kicked
it
up the
wasn't-
UCL
So
road
Eze
as
level is
well.
right.
You don't
Yeah.
sign him for that.
But he's
Bayern were
level.
chasing him. Manchester City. Look at that.
Yeah,
They're
because
chasing-
that's all
because
right.
they're
Chasing
chasing
Eze,
no, but they're
Spurs.
chasing the potential though. They're chasing
Allow
the
it,
potential.
man,
though.
allow it.
And also like
Spurs and Manchester City. Come on, man.
Right. So who do you nominate as your one midfielder to get into
For me,
this?
Gravenberch works. I'll give you Rice.
oh no,
Right.
we're
So-
talking about
So Gravenberch, Rice, and Eze. Yeah.
no,
No, it's Gravenberch, Rice, and Verts. There's
Alright,
no way.
Comment.
If anything, no.
If
For
you,
me,
if,
the
if
best
you would
action.
ask someone, Verts or Eze,
No, it's
before this guy
Prem
signed for
proven.
Liverpool,
Prem proven.
every single, even Arsenal fans will be saying,
Prem proven.
It's
Look what
just
he's done
not-
at Palace. What he's going to do at Arsenal is going to be disgusting. Because
bro,
what he's
you
already
know what
done at Palace-
Leverkusen were? They never won a league. They used to be called Neverkusen.
They were called Neverkusen.
They were bottlers, bigger bottlers than Spurs. 2001, they could have won a treble. They lost every single trophy
Yeah, that's
in like the space of a week.
That was
Maybe
bad.
you want
Karen
Rice.
Russell.
This guy want-
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
you
it
want
has
Rice
to be
and then
that.
Now they
that's
went to
not.
Never
And then
Loosen.
the forward.
I would put Eze left wing.
You put Eze left wing
Yeah,
over
100%.
Gakpo.
Yeah, I would.
I've been told Eze is not good left off the left. He's a brilliant. number
No, but
10.
I'm saying
I've
to
heard he's
shoehorn
not
him. I
great.
think he's a
Okay,
better
if
player
we're
than
gonna
Gakpo.
shoehorn him in the
If you
team,
want-
I think the
I'll be
best.
nice.
I think
Gakpo's
the
a
best
brilliant
way.
player. I think you're underrating Gakpo. Gakpo's a brilliant
Yeah, I
player.
think-
I'll put
I think
Gakpo in it. I was trying to negotiate. But okay, cool.
Okay, I think in my eyes, I'd go Rice in the 6 just for the sake of this video and just for the sake of this combined
Nah,
11.
you
I'll
don't-
put-
No, it's like a minor level.
let me
We
learn,
don't
let me
need
learn,
the
let me
6
learn.
and the 8.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
Just
Rice,
midfield.
Rice,
Yeah.
Rice, McAllister, Eze is mine.
No.
I think McAllister's a better midfielder than.
Okay, what's
Gravenberch.
yours? We'll do the majority.
Rise of Mendy and Verts, bro.
To be fair, I ain't winning this. I just clocked 3 Arsenal fans.
It's
was-
not
that was-
even about
no,
winning.
Make it somewhat fair. No, no,
Right,
let's
let's
move
move on to the forward line.
No, no, no,
Yeah,
no, no, no.
let's-
We'll make it
We'll let the
somewhat
comments
fair.
decide.
Yeah,
We'll-
comments,
Okay,
comments
comments. You guys
decide.
decide. Let us know your
Your
thoughts.
midfield three.
Salah's in.
Rise,
Right,
Mendy,
it'll
Verts.
probably be Salah, Gakpo, and Gyökeres, right?
hole.
TK is better than Gyökeres.
Right, so They're
For
both
me.
on 2 Premier League goals. as it
Okay,
stands.
one's played
Both on
Leeds.
Both on 2 Premier League
Leeds,
goals.
where he
as it
stole a
stands.
penalty from a 15-year-old.
They're both on 2 Premier League goals.
Come
as
on,
it stands.
man.
Okay, both on 2
This
Premier
guy's
League.
the audacity to celebrate and start doing it after he stole a penalty.
So since they're on the same,
This guy
amount-
could have been the youngest ever Prem goal scorer, 15. Scored in the Prem.
True, you know.
Since they're on the same amount,
That's how much he knows.
We're gonna look at.
That's how much he knows he's not getting goals. He knew. He said
Nah,
Leeds.
that's mentality, bro.
Nah,
mentality.
bro.
Because
Mentality, bro.
when
He
it was
saw his
Sesko-
Leeds. He said, "Listen, I might not get another opportunity."
When it was
bad,
Sesko, when it was either
Well,
Sesko or
that's bad.
Gyökeres, we had to sign one. Yeah, we ended up with Gyökeres fan goal.
No, but
Sesko is
I don't rate
taking the
Sesko.
ninth
I don't rate
penalty against
Sesko.
Grimsby.
Yeah, I don't rate Sesko. I think Voldemort is better
No,
than
but it's an
Sesko.
example. The mentality Gyökeres has got. Give me that ball. I need to score. I need my goal bonus.
Exactly.
I'm the striker. I'm scoring 30 goals.
No, but Ekitike don't need pens. Ekitike don't. Look at the finishes.
Huh?
Community Shield, the
finish?
cutting.
Bournemouth, he
Fuck.
put it straight down the middle.
Send
The
the
other two
keeper.
were good
Send
goals.
the
No,
keeper.
no,
that was bad.
That's
That
completely
was
The other two
bad.
were good
But
finishes.
yeah,
Pedro,
the other
Pedro.
two were
The other two were good
good.
finishes.
The other two were good.
And it's the
Gyökeres-
link-up play as well. That's just
No.
goal scoring.
But like I'm saying to
Link-up
you,
play, it's not a debate.
like I'm saying to you, they've both got 2 Premier League goals. So let's look at what they've done before they came to England.
No,
Gyökeres has got
no.
100 goals in 2 years. He got about 70 goals in all
It's
competitions.
about how you're going to translate to the league.
And people
though.
talk
That's
about he doing
also-
that in Portugal, bro. Ekitike's not doing that. Let's be
Ekitike-
honest.
No, but
not
it's not
doing
just.
that.
It's not about the goals though.
And the Bundesliga,
It's
you
about,
act like
it's about
crazy, like-
translating. It's about translating. We've seen numerous players. Darwin Nunez scored like.
No, but
goals
even
in
bro,
Portugal.
Gyökeres was class in the championship. 26 goals, 15 assists. When you look at
Forget the champion.
When you look at the
Championship.
recent strikers that have done well from the championship, bro, Mitrovic, Tony. No, but they've done well in the Prem though.
Saudi.
Bro, Tony.
Name another one. Tony Saudi, Mitrovic Saudi. Name
Tony got 20 Premier League goals.
Saudi though. He's
No,
where's
but
he
no,
now?
but-
Why have you gone to Saudi,
Forget
guys?
the championship.
Come on, man.
Forget the
Nunez Saudi.
championship. He's played in the Champions League. He's played in the Champions League and
What?
scored a
What?
hat trick against Man City.
Oh, I
Gyökeres.
thought you said Ivan Tony.
Come
Yes.
on, man. Another two pens.
Sim Pusi,
And
come
he
on,
beat
man.
Brilliant
Simpson.
1v1 goal on the
Who
break.
did you say?
Huh?
Arsenal. Be
I
honourable.
say
Be
Sesko,
honourable.
bro.
Oh, he's just. Oh, bro.
I'm joking. I put Ekitike
No,
in.
you're not
man.
joking as well.
I'll put Ekitike in.
Oh, by the
So
way,
so
no.
whole Liverpool fan free for you.
No,
Nah,
I
I
told
put-
you.
I put
I
Eze on the left.
would put Eze on the left.
I put it on the left.
I would say
yeah, I've
Eze.
only
I'd say
thought that
Eze
for
Salah. I can agree on Eze Salah.
You guys had more defenders. I think you
So
got
with that
better
being said,
defenders.
you must be confident you're going to win. So what's your score?
I am
prediction?
confident.
Score
I'm
prediction.
gonna go 2-1.
2-1 to Liverpool.
2-1 to Liverpool.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's not
I think
confident
it'll.
score as well. To be honest.
No,
Thierry?
of course we're not gonna bat you.
Oh, okay.
But I'm confident.
I'm gonna say 1-0 to the Arsenal, mate.
Okay.
I think it'll be.
You don't think we're gonna score,
no, bro.
bro? We always score.
I think
seen
it'll-
all the
I'm
Yeah.
happy, but we don't concede. This season we ain't conceded.
That's true.
We'll start
I
tomorrow.
mean, I think it'll be a
We're against
relatively.
Calafiori.
I think it'll be a good.
Must
Where's
Against
Zinchenko,
Ryan,
man? Zinchenko, I missed that guy.
You Walid? Your score prediction?
I think it's gonna be relatively high scoring. I'm gonna go 3-3.
Oh my word.
I think it'll be high
Very
scoring.
classic.
I think it'll be a
Saliba and
classic.
Gabriel gonna concede 3 goals.
It's Anfield, bro. That's the
You know,
thing.
Arsenal have not conceded 3 goals in a game for like 2 years.
Yeah,
3 years.
since Luton, yeah. But I just think
This is Anfield.
I think Anfield, man.
All right, well, Dylan, what's yours?
We're winning
Good
2-0,
game.
man. We're winning
2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
Gonna get a relatively early
we don't
one.
score-
Relatively early one. Sit. Park that bus in front of the door. No one's getting like I'm saying.
No, but how-
parking it, and then late in the
that's
game
not
they're
gonna
gonna
work
get
at
desperate.
Anfield, bro.
Your
The
career's on the
pressure.
transition.
It's not gonna work out.
Right on the line. Right on the
All
line.
it takes is one goal from Liverpool to get back in that game, and it's
And they're
capitulated.
not.
Proud
And they're not.
We've been there enough
unfortunately,
times
be
with
able
this
to do
team,
that
man. We
against
can.
And we haven't
hold
won
them.
since 2012.
Bro, we went to the Bernabeu one first time,
Not true.
bro.
Not
Boss,
true.
man.
We won there in 2021 in the Carabao Cup.
Oh, penalties. No, we know that ended as well, by the way. So we still
That's
didn't
fine.
win.
That's fine. That's fine. We came away from Anfield with the victory.
Wow,
So
well,
that's all playing
fair
against
enough.
16-year-old.
fair enough. Anyway, guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Who is going to win the game? And you know what? To end off this episode, who's winning the Premier League out of the 4 of us? What are we saying? Are you back in Liverpool? You
Arsenal are
think
favourites.
No, but
Like,
what?
like my goat Salah said, Arsenal are favourites, isn't it?
And I'm not even
Listen,
The
we-
mentality is so weak,
No,
bro.
but we've already won a league.
It's so
you
weak,
man,
bro.
20. Walid, how old are you?
19.
When were you born? What year?
Oh, 5.
You've never
But
in
that's
your
not the
lifetime
point,
seen
though.
Arsenal. Come on,
No.
you have to see it.
No, but
Me,
what
I've
I'm
seen
saying-
it last year. Just a couple months ago.
But what I'm saying is this, yeah?
No, but surely as Arsenal fan, like, surely.
I appreciate the fact that he believes in us so much.
Genuinely.
No, I appreciate.
No,
Thank
but-
you. I
yeah.
thank you for calling us a very amazing team. I already knew that. But the main point is this, yeah? You are about to smash the British transfer record twice in one summer window.
Oh, father.
You've got flipping Ekitike.
Who's got higher net
Wirtz,
spend?
Isak, Salah, Gakpo. That's your attack.
You've got.
You talk about your
depth.
midfield.
Hey, bring information to
Gravenberch,
Chiesa, bro.
McAllister, Chiesa,
No, but Arsenal, listen.
Gravenberch. You got McAllister. You got Wirtz. You got Szoboszlai. You
Let me
got
sell it.
Jones.
Let
You
me
got
sell it.
Elliott.
Who do you
That's
think's
your
winning the league? Who do you
midfield.
think's winning the league? You said all of that. Who do you think's winning the league? You said all of that. Who do you think's winning the league?
No.
Who's winning the league then?
If you're gassing us this one.
No.
If you're gassing us
I,
this one.
who's winning the
I
league?
expect and believe and hope it's Arsenal. However,
You expect. And you come on. You just said
but
it
that's not
yourself.
the point,
I
though.
expect
That's-
Arsenal.
Oh my God!
I'm
By the
with
way,
you.
hey guys, you're never going to believe this. You're never going to believe this.
No way.
Burnley beating United.
Man United are winning a football game.
Oh, no.
They're winning 1-0. But it was an own goal for Burnley, obviously.
So they still haven't scored in the
Yeah,
Premier
they
League. They stink. But hey, bro, that's not even the main point. The main point is that your transfer business, yes, you've had amazing net per spend and you sold so many players. Fantastic. Mashallah. We're talking about the players that you've upgraded them with. Your team is fake.
No,
Your
but
team
look
is
at your
fake.
team. You finished second 3 years in a row. Everyone was saying they're missing a striker. They're missing a creative 10. They're missing depth because of the injuries last. Saka's injured. They're playing Madueke, he's saying he destroyed Kyrgyz last year.
No, but that's not
What
no.
issue do you have,
no,
bro?
no, no,
You'd answer the question.
No,
who's winning the
genuinely,
league?
who's winning
I'm-
the league?
Yeah, let's go
As I said,
quickly.
I expect and hope it's going to be Arsenal.
Arsenal.
You expecting it to
Dylan?
be Arsenal? It's going to be Arsenal.
I
It's gonna be
expect it's
Arsenal.
going to be Arsenal.
No, but-
That's fine. That's
a Liverpool
fine.
fan say that
He's a
now.
Liverpool fan.
Yeah,
and he
Liverpool
expects
fan.
Arsenal.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fine.
Okay,
Fair
cool.
enough.
Yeah, we're keeping as well. You're the first to
Yeah,
Arsenal are winning the league. Thank you very much.
Yes.
It's August, guys. Let's calm down, please.
But the most prepared team to win the league, bro. Just come, man.
We'll find out. Let us know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in
Please.
the next one.
Come on, lads.